Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this video, we are going to check out Chainlink's chart. And if you remember, the last time that we talked about Chainlink, we were actually right in here. And I was saying, if we get a move down in form of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and no, I literally haven't changed the subwaves in here. This just happened to be exactly a 5-wave impulsive structure down. I said, do not worry, odds are on a higher degree. We're gonna have an A, B, C expanded flat, and our move on the upside most likely is not over yet, and that pretty much played out. The question is, can we say from here we're going to get a move up, or maybe we are going to go just a bit lower? You see, Chainlink's chart does look just a bit different than a lot of other altcoins. Why is that? In a lot of alts, I'm expecting a decent move on the downside, maybe like a 10-20% move. However, in Chainlink, sure, we can have that possibility, and I'm going to show it to you in a bit. But at the same time, we can say maybe this is from this point, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down into A, ABC up into B, and we're gonna have another move into wave C. And do not worry, I am absolutely able to find an impulse in this phase, which means we can say maybe this is 1, this is 2, and before we take this low about, let's say $16, we can have a strong move up into wave 3, 4, 5. This kind of looks like the possibility that we may have at the moment on VeChain's chart as well. But again, in the interest of being objective, I think we need to check out other scenarios indicating we're gonna get maybe something like this in order to have a retest of this important level between 14 to about $15.50. So how I can argue that here is how, instead of having an impulse, I think we can also say this is from this point to about here, maybe, yes, an A correction for wave B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up into C. And I'm still going to stick with what I said in the previous video. I believe this is actually an A, B, C flat structure. And now I'm going to say this is still an ABC zigzag, but in this phase, this time we are going to take this low about $16, and we are going to most likely reach to about these regions around like the $15 area, and on a higher degree, maybe these are the subwaves for, you know what, a WXY in form of a flat and a zigzag. And in XLM, we are kind of having something like this in one scenario. So what's the point that I'm trying to make? I'm trying to tell you, in Chainlink, there is a very, very good chance that this whole move is actually a correction structure. And I am really hoping in the current phase down, we are not going to go back under this level, which the lower band of it is about $14, because that could be a great sign. Why? You see, this level is from weekly and daily time frame at the same time, and if you want to say it's broken, you need to see a weekly candle close above here, followed by that a pullback, and then a continuation of the uptrend in order to take this important high. And so far, we absolutely have our initial breaking phase. I just need to see a pullback, and then if we get another move up in order to take this high, that can be an excellent sign. And in terms of Elliott waves, I think at that point I'm able to tell you, you know what, maybe this is 1, this is 2, and the next move is going to be absolutely magnificent and huge into wave 3 and 4 and 5. Why is it that according to this scenario, the next move is going to be a big one up? Because one very important characteristic of a wave 3 is being a rather strong and sharp move on the upside. Okay, this is very, very important. So for now, in Chainlink, I think in like very short time, maybe in the next 48 to 72 hours, we need to expect some sort of a move down in order to probably reach to about these areas, and then we want to see a very strong bounce back. And by the way, I forgot to tell you this, if before taking this low you see a move up, and in that move we managed to take this important high about $17.2, at that point I believe you need to count on the more bullish scenario that we talked about earlier, indicating this is 1, this is 2, and we can already get a massive move up into wave 3, 4, 5. But in my experience, we are usually not really that lucky. So, you know, let's just assume the worst, meaning we can have like a 10% move on the downside. And then when it happens, we are going to make new updates and see what might be next. If I see the right subwaves in here, I promise you, I am going to be extremely, extremely optimistic. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Chainlink. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.